Well, last week we were talking a little bit about if you were interested in buying a new car for 2024 and maybe just doing that new year, new you reset.
Yes.
And maybe with that, a new home is on your 2024 goals list to accomplish.
It's a good goal.
It is a good goal. Joining us to tell you a little bit about how you could achieve that goal is, of course, our friends Rachel and Dustin Parker with the Parker Group. And tell us just a little bit about the 2024 real estate market. What are things looking like for the new year?
Yeah, it's been a crazy couple of years with COVID and everything going on. Back in 2021, we had a record 6.5 million in sales nationally.
Wow.
And since then, we've come all the way back down. This year, we'll probably end up around 3.8 or so. But with interest rates kind of changing, we're getting some positive information indications on that too. Most experts are predicting that we're going to see a pretty strong year in real estate next year.
That's good news for a lot of people who are looking for that new home. I know it's almost like this itch people have. They've been waiting and waiting to get into their new home. Once they're in their new home, tell us. I just put new blinds in my house and I feel like a new woman. So like, what kind of designs are you guys looking at, trends when it comes to once they have the home, what they're doing with it?
It's really funny because I was looking at Architectural Digest and they are predicting a lot of very girly trends in 2024, if that makes sense. So a lot of like florals, lace, colors like pinks and reds, or using peach as an accent color, which I thought was really interesting because it's a pretty bold choice.
Yeah.
They're also predicting, which I thought this was really interesting, when we go into a house for like showing it, you can kind of tell the age of the home by the color of the hardware, if that makes sense. So polished brass, it's probably like a 90s, early 2000s. Lately for us, it's been the brushed gold and the black have been really popular. They're actually predicting we're going to go back to kind of more of that brushed nickel, silver, chrome look next year. So that's one. And then just deeper, richer, bolder colors, interesting details in a house. So overall, I think the trends are saying we're going to move away a little bit from what my aesthetic mostly is, which is like white, minimalist, that sort of a thing, and more into stuff that has more personality, a little bit more girly. It's like girl dinner, girl math is trending, so girl home decor is trending
Year
too.
of the woman, we love it.
Yeah,
24 is for the girls.
That's very cool. In addition to maybe some of just the not just the decor, but it's always fun talking to you guys about the tech stuff, because I know the two of us are always a little hesitant to jump on board the AI trends, and because it's something that in our industry can be a little bit more intimidating, but for you guys and for in home improvement, it really does revolutionize how we move about our homes. So what's going to be trendy there?
Yeah, some of the things that we've seen that are coming out next year really feel like you're living in the Jetsons or the future. And so a couple of the home robots that I've seen in particular have been, this sounds like it's scaring you already, I'm sorry, Leah, but it's literally like a table that is an LED light, an air purifier, and a wireless phone charger all in one. Or a robot that will cut your grass but also be a mobile security system with a camera on it. A vacuum that like uses water to deep clean and can connect and clean itself to water lines. So there are a lot of things like that coming that, again, it feels like the future, but it's really real products that are coming out next year.
Yeah, and sensors are going to be on everything from your refrigerator to your television to even things like your windows, where you're going to be able to tell if there's issues with those items. It's going to kind of give you a notice of when to maintain different things, and it's just going to make your home so much more integrated and smart in every aspect.
I think that'll be great for new homeowners, especially. I saw something yesterday online. Someone was talking about like they didn't know they had to change certain filters and some, when to turn their water off, things like that. So the small reminders would be really helpful.
Absolutely,
Yeah, all the little pieces that make owning a home stressful made a little bit easier. All the AI that's being introduced.
Absolutely, that's the goal.
Yes. Well, Rachel and Dustin Parker with the Parker Group, you guys are always so much fun to talk to about upcoming trends, the real estate market, all these things that I think are sort of those nebulous, hard to monitor on our own kind of topics, and really educating both us and our viewers. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Happy to have you guys.
Yes, every time. Don't go anywhere though. We're always happy to have you. More CoastLife is headed your way.
This segment of CoastLife was brought to you by the Parker Group.